fun matchup. I'm sure Eddie's not looking forward to it. New York Giants 7-5-1, Washington Commanders 7-5-1. They just played 2 weeks ago. They tied each other 2020. Washington's a big 4.5 point favorite here at home. Uh, it's tough. I got to agree though, because I think despite the tie they had 2 weeks ago, Washington's playing Washington's playing good football, and the Giants have put themselves in the bottom of the barrel as a run defense. We talked about it, how the Chargers have been that's their glaring issue. The Giants are right there with them. Yards per carry, total yards. They're pushing their way to being just as bad as the Chargers as the run defense. So Commanders can run the ball with Robinson and Gibson if he's playing healthy. I like the Commanders here just because of the run game and the way that the Giants' run game has been lacking recently.
This one, I can't even go numbers on. I can't go numbers. I went straight gut on it. I think the Giants are going to win this game. Um, can't paint any kind of picture for it. Giants been struggling past couple of weeks. Washington definitely has been the team that's been trending in the right direction. But I feel like the Giants are going to do enough to get the dub here. I'll let you guys chew on it and talk about it a little bit more on your angles, but I'm just going gut here, and my gut tells me the Giants gonna pull it out. How about you, Ed?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the New York Giants too. Um, I think they're still chipped up. Daniel Bellinger's questionable. He played a couple snaps in the last one. I see Ellerson Smith is off IR. He's questionable. Jahid Ward, linebacker, questionable. I think he still may be in concussion protocol. I'm not sure. Xavier McKinney's out. The silly damn season he had going out on a quad, getting injured, breaking a hand or something like that. So he's still out. He's not on IR, but he's out. But there's just something about the way this Giants team's been playing. It's like, let's not count them out until they're out. Right now, they're not out. And when you got 53 guys in the locker room and they all believe in the same thing and they're all buying into the one system and everybody transforms into one and goes out there and plays as one, that's very difficult to stop. And I think that's been the success all year long of the New York Giants, the coaching staff, the preparation, the practice, the things I spoke about. For the proof is in the pudding. You don't even have to believe me. You don't even have to like me. All you have to do is watch Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? No preparation. I mean, just because you think he's throwing the ball to somebody or just throwing the ball by himself, like, that's not enough. I mean, you're not getting hit. People aren't out there running routes. The receiver is running routes that you're going to be throwing to. He's not running routes. You got just some guy running routes. It's not the guy you're going to be throwing to running the route. That's the difference. There's no continuity there for him. Giants been on that all year. You still got Barkley. He's had a phenomenal season coming back from the injuries and playing this year. They did a phenomenal job getting the offensive line together and getting more talent for the offensive line before the year even started. We had a lot of guys go down, a lot of guys in rotation, still playing well. The team's 7-5-1, and no one would have seen that coming. We're doing well. I mean, and Washington, right? It just strikes fire second half of the season and just starts winning games left and right. I hate to say it. You guys made fun of me. No, Eddie likes Heineke, but as soon as Heineke came in, they've been winning games. They're a contender. McLaurin is catching passes, and he looks like the receiver he's always looked like. But whoever Carson Wentz was maybe didn't like Terry McLaurin or didn't get continuity with McLaurin, so he wasn't the leading receiver on the team. How could this be? And now he is. And now he is balling. And look at them; they're winning games now because that's what that guy does for that squad. I'm going Giants here just because of the heart. You can't measure it. It's big. It's so big. You can't measure it, bro. They're gonna go out there. They're gonna fight. I'm not saying Washington's not, but man, a tie really just gives me some hope, right? That we can go out there and win this game. I'm going Giants. I don't know how about you, Nikki.
Fired.
Yeah, I want to go Giants. You know, I think that they have the talent to do this and or to win this game compared to Washington. I think that they do function better behind behind center, and they have been winning some big games. You know, Philly, Atlanta, Houston, which are two struggling teams. You know, but barely losing to Minnesota by 3, and then tying with New York. But the Giants are putting up a little bit more points. Yeah, they're letting up a little bit more, but they're putting up more points. They know how to get it done on both the ground and in the air. So I'd like the Giants to execute a little bit better this time around. I think they can get the win over the Washington Commanders.
You know, we really need Kayvon Thibodeau to stand up in this game. Like, I mean, this dude, we need to hear his name in this game. Like, this is the game. Like, you said you wanted a sack in every single game all year long, bro. I just need you to get a couple in this, bro. That's all I need. Azeez Ojulari, I need him to stand up, bro. This hamstring better leave you alone, bro, because I need you guys to get it in this one, bro. This is what you wake up in the morning and train hard for. This is it right here to stay in the hunt, to stay in the playoffs.
Yeah,
It'll
y'all
be a
had
game.
that last meeting. Y'all had that last meeting. If it wasn't for that last, 2-minute drive that Washington put together, y'all would have won that game. And then even in overtime, you had 2 possessions that were on the opponent's side of the field, and you couldn't get in the field goal range. So the Giants should have won that first matchup. And the coaching has just been phenomenal.
For sure. Coach of the year.
It's been
Coach of the year.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's a fun one, but I'll take the being the lone commander here, taking the Commanders.
about time you by yourself.
Hey,